our babas came up. He said that the problem of Nigeria is spiritual. That the leaders are trying their best. You know, with all this, their false humility. Nigerian leaders are trying their best. And that the problems are spiritual. I was now asking, is this man looking for a contract to solve the spiritual problems of Nigeria? Is he looking for a contract?
See, this video makes so much sense. Watch the video from the beginning to the end. You'll thank me later. See what is going on in your country. See what is going on in the Redeemed Christian Church of God. Yeah? Let's watch. We'll come back and talk about it.
One of our babas came up. He said that the problem of Nigeria is spiritual. That the leaders are trying their best. You know, with all this, their false humility. Nigerian leaders are trying their best. And that the problems are spiritual. I was now asking, is this man looking for a contract to solve the spiritual problems of Nigeria? Is he looking for a contract to solve the spiritual problems of Nigeria? Because when you say the problems of Nigeria is spiritual, it's like when they bring people to hospital in those days, maybe they have schizophrenia, they have stroke or what they say, Oyibo medicine, no, they treat this one, that is, you can't use English medicine to treat it. The next thing you do is that the relatives of the patient will start asking for the native doctor that can treat the case. So I was asking myself, is Baba looking for spiritual contract? But I was not in the mood to say anything because what is their mumu followers who come and attack me. When I called some mumu last time, they came to meet me that why did I say they were mumu? Maybe mumu. So then I was wondering if this man is saying that Baba, you are saying that the problems of Nigeria are spiritual. Okay. So your church does not have problems. You had problems in the church recently. So you have not finished solving the spiritual problems in your church. You had disasters, a series of disasters in the last few years. So we should come together and pray. Maybe you want to declare national prayer. I know your techniques. I know I've been in this business with you people. I'm an ordained clergyman. I've been in this business with you people for years. I know your systems. Baba, if the problems of Nigeria are spiritual and the people have tried during Goodluck Jonathan's time, so Goodluck Jonathan did not try. How much was bag of rice then? How much was a liter of fuel then? How many people were being by bandits? How many Yoruba churches did they attack? How many traditional rulers that time kidnapped? How many medical students were kidnapped? How many doctors were kidnapped? Goodluck Jonathan did not try. When I whipped one of their so-called generals, one of his voice came out that they are guarded, that they are God's generals. Who's general? I told them that I hate duplicity. I hate deceiving people in the name of religion. I will be going to speak in a state. The state governor will be there. All the political contestants will be there. I will say the truth. Who won't make it happen? They never know what will happen. So you protested against Goodluck Jonathan. Suddenly your mouth became boom. And I remembered one video that I made, that he who has yam in his mouth or food in his mouth cannot whistle. You can't whistle if you are eating. Nigerian problem is a spiritual problem. When people were protesting for hunger, you, out of your craft and duplicity, I've always suspected you, out of your craft and duplicity, you organize a 1 million man march, large crowd, because you are afraid of speaking the truth. If you said the truth, they will come after you. That's why. And I was wondering. Now the mighty wind has blown and Tolo Yash don't open. Your Pekin, your child, went and did contract in Kaduna State while El Rufai was busy antagonizing Christians, supporting Fulani headsmen, Fulani bandits, that whosoever kills a bandit or does anything against a bandit, that he owes the Fulani tribe a debt that must be paid, whether military or whatever. you were sneaking and frolicking with him. And your son got a contract. How much total? Is it 8 kilometers or 18 kilometers? Even if it is 18 kilometers, for is it 15 billion or 18 billion? That means about 1 billion per kilometer. Okay, we have started using the streets of gold. This is in the north, not swamp in the Niger Delta. In the north, where you have rocks, you have strong soil. 18 kilometers. How many bridges did you build? And then your son failed to deliver after collecting half of the contract sum, did only 30% and absconded. Normal reasoning people will know that he sold that contract. He sold it. Used your influence to get the contract and sold it. A reasonable human being would have known that I am doing this contract in a Muslim community, in a place where Islam is dominant. Let me set an example that I'm the son of a pastor and do a very good road. Because you play God, you determine those who will make heaven, and you drink tea with God. Your son drinks tea with government too. He had the impunity to abandon the job. Our money, he will collect our tithes, collect first fruit, and collect contracts. Are you never going to be satisfied? All the billionaires in your church, will you never be satisfied? All the luxuries your sons enjoy, some of them, one of them very rude. Your son took a contract. If 8 billion, maybe he paid, is it 80 million or 800 million as tithes to you? And then he abandoned the contract. Because if he doesn't pay tithe, he will go to hell, so he has to pay. He abandoned the contract. And when the law came up, he ran to court. Does he have common sense? Does he have self-respect? Any person will have gone to the House of Assembly to defend why he had not finished the contract after they had reviewed. Tell them that I will complete the contract. But I suspect he sold it to somebody who said nothing can happen. Because you people control this country. You control our spirits, you control our souls, you control our brains, you control our money, you control our politicians. And you'll be pretending as if you are very humble. You talk as if you cannot kill a fly. Talk as if you cannot kill a fly. Your son ran to court. Most probably your members are in charge of that judicial premises. Got an injunction restraining EFCC, Inspector General of Police, Deputy Inspector General of Police, Kaduna State House of Assembly, and all that. Can you imagine the disgrace you have brought to the body of Christ? Instead of repenting, it's like Ananias taking Peter to court. It's like Satan suing God. It's embarrassing. And that's how most of you are. Very, very deceptive. You talk from this corner of the mouth and this corner of the mouth. I said in the beginning of this year that the mighty wind will blow and Tolo Yash will open. And that we will face reality. Many of you don't care about this nation. You have houses overseas. You have permanent residencies for your children. One jobless fellow said that my son is married to a white woman because of visa and I attacked general overseers. My son went there as a professional, as an expatriate in that business, in that place. Went there as an expatriate. You sit here and be defending those who ruin your economy. It's tragic. And there are many of them. They run around politicians. That is in Kaduna State. How many contracts will he have had in a Lagos State that he might not have done? Is it not possible he had in Oyo, Ondo, Ogun, Osun, Kwara, and all over the place? And then all these small pastors that don't know anything, they'll be fasting, and because you told them to fast, they will be shaking their head like concrete mixer. They'll be falling down and standing up as if they have grand mal epilepsy. Baba, some of us are very sad. Very, very sad. Very disappointed, Baba. We are disappointed. I know you have 8 billion. Go and refund it to Kaduna State. Refund it. Refund it. That's obtaining under false pretenses. Same thing as Yahoo Yahoo. Go and return it. Who will take church pastor seriously? I just imagine how many contracts. Maybe that's why they took EFCC chairman from your church, so that nothing will be said. How can we complain about Yahaya Bello when pastor's son is liable? When pastor's son is misusing the courts to defend himself? Those who come to equity must come with clean hands. Baba, problems are not spiritual. Problems now be the problems. Problem is from you, the leaders. Leaders, my generation, and those of you older than me, you are people who come with your own decree, touch not my anointed. I told you people that this generation is not TOUCH. They will TORCH. They will set fire on your garment of righteousness, of ungodliness. That's 8 billion. You know what 8 billion is? If you spend 30,000 naira a day, to take 300 years for you to finish 1 billion. Telling us heaven, don't pay tithe, won't make heaven. And these days, you drank tea with God, did this. When you drank tea with God, God didn't tell you that your son should go to return our money. To return our money. To return our money. Return Kaduna State money. I will carry tambourine, they waka. Do as if now. I've always suspected this false humility. And you are many. I know you people are many. When the Beldamina is talking, he will abuse him. When Charles Hauser was talking, people will abuse Tony Oribo. What is that other woman's name? When they are talking, people will abuse them. Run to court. Every pastor now is running to police and running to court. God is no longer defending them. Oh, pay to mercy. This is what I can see. Thank God I got born again that time. That time when men were men. No be now. But God still remains.
This man makes so much sense. I pray they do not go for this man. You know, it's not the hard thing to do. That's number one. Number two, let me tell you this. Anybody who still carry pastor matter, put on for head, say now he will solve your problem, they waste your time. Now you see the way this man analyze. If a pastor can do this, who are you, who is not a pastor, not to do worst? That's the problem we have in this country. Adeboye Kre, Baba said the problem of this country is spiritual. You dey drink tea with God. You cannot ask God during that time when they drink the tea, they give you the key, the solution to solve the problem in your country. But you can drink tea with God. People can fly, can ask people to fly without this. See, this is a pastor. I don't even know, say, he said don't commit that offense from Kaduna, from the north there. Allegedly, now give you a contract. Billions of contracts. You did not do it. A pastor did not even do the project. What are we saying now? What are we saying? Everybody could testify. We know we're here at that time when you led how many man protest against good Lord Jonathan. The problem at that time not be spiritual. Now you don't know now the problem is spiritual. You cannot solve the problem. You cannot talk against your brother, because the only thing that is left for you is for you to officially declare yourself as a PC candidate. That is what is left for you. I don't care what anybody will say. You don't understand? That's what is left for you, to officially declare yourself as the APC candidate. You claim you're joined with God. You cannot solve Nigerian problem. Then you now ask people to turn to God. God will solve their problem. God. You see the way this man explained, I don't even have anything to say. This man has said it all. What I want you to do for me is to share this video, let a lot of people see. You understand? Some of these people, they are being brainwashed. Some of the members, they do not think right again. These people are using them. You don't understand? If a pastor can do this, senior man, son, Baba now. Just imagine. So, we just, God. No, some of these people, they annoy me, they vex me. Do you know the effect? If you can do that, just like this man said, if you can do that in the northern part of the country that is not even your region, who knows how much of this project you would have collected from the south, from your state where you come from. Who knows? Then after your son collected that contract, he paid tithe to you. Thank you, Baba, because that project, because of your influence, no wonder they pick the EFCC chairman from your church. That investigation, even if they want to investigate, they trace and Baba, full stop. You go nowhere, and that is the problem we are having in this country. Everybody now know where they stand, where they belong, who is this man, who they are, if they are truly there to solve your problem or they are there to contribute to your problem. Because as far as I'm concerned, they are contributing to the problem of this country. All of them, they are the same. As far as they belong to APC members, all of them, they are the same. They are not sent. Just come, say you are a politician, leave the spiritual matter, leave God aspect alone. Just join the party, look for one position, then we'll know. Because this government, they deceive people, is getting too much. What do you think? Leave your comment. That's it.